Already got a like. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yo, Demon, what's up? How are you? Thanks for coming by. I'm going to, you guys might not like it, but I'm going to be unveiling, once a few folks get here, I'm going to be, unveiling, my new format. Can everyone, see me and hear me okay? Interesting point, Blackie. That's kind of the whole, I just lost connection. So I restarted the old iPhone, the old, global tracking device. What's up, Blackie? How you doing? What's up, Ruby? What's up, Demon Code? What's up, Zero Fox? Live and clear now. Yeah, bad connection. Sorry about that. Alright, so what I learned over the weekend... What's up, Brandy? What's up, Mr. M? Hello, Heather. Heather was asking about me. I saw that. What's up, Adam? B-Man. Very nice. Zero. Fox is in the house. Alright, so yeah. The lesson, I'm just going to start now. We have enough folks here. Darkside Harley Girl. What's that? Change name, huh? Alright. So, we have folks here. I'm going to be redoing my format. To be honest with you, my mom doesn't like the fact that I live stream. Just basically by and large because of the fact of all the grief that I went through, you know, over the weekend. So we're going to change up the format here. I will not any longer live stream while blasted, you know, on booze or anything else. And also, I will no longer, and this is point number 2, I'm no longer going to rely on a purely rant format. So that brings us to point number 3, and where we are going forward from this point, which is going to be, I will pre-decide the topics, you know, before I go live, which I've already done for this first trial of the new format. So first segment of this live stream is going to be called Problems and Solutions, okay? Problems and Solutions. So I'm going to present a problem, and then we'll talk about the solution. Then for 5 minutes or so, I'm going to take your problems and solutions, and then we'll move on to the next subject. I am not going to use a single curse word, and I will always be sober, okay? So here's my problem and solution. Everybody, we all beat to death the issue that went on with me in terms of this live stream over the weekend. That situation is done. There was no situation, frankly. I mean, it was pretty tough, but, you know, I got through it, and it certainly wasn't my fault. So here's my problem in terms of this new segment. Here was my problem, and I'm going to offer a solution, okay? So my problem was, and we're going to do a little 1 for yes, 2 for no game here. Who's ever had their key suck in the ignition of their car, as I did? So problem is, oh, what up, Bill Clayton? Big one here. Hey, GB, over the weekend, I found a video of my band playing back in 1991. It's pretty good. I posted 5 videos on my profile. Check them out. Back when I was young and hot, not old cold. I will check it out, Bill Clayton. Alright, so Heather has had her key stuck in the ignition. Demon Code has not. Anthony has. And I have a Toyota as well, by the way. Thanks, bro. Of course, dude, I love you, Bill Clayton. You've been with me forever. Yeah, old and cold was funny. Brady, was Nicholas the guy you were asking about earlier? I don't care whatsoever, just seeing how off or my detect skills. Alright, so Ruby's never had the key stuck in the ignition. Brandy's never had that. Oh my god, that was on my Toyota too. What's up, Trumpet? Welcome. Zero Foxes, I've already said hello. No, don't think so. Mine was a, yeah, mine's a Corolla as well. So, first portion, like I said, my new format, I'm calling Problems and Solutions. So, I did a little bit of online research and I found an instant fix. So I'm going to share that with you guys right now. If your key gets, I don't care what vehicle you have, or if you drive a standard or automatic or whatever, I have an automatic transmission. If your key gets stuck in your ignition, can't get out at all, turn the steering wheel left, turn the steering wheel right, drive it on the block a few times like I did, turning left and right as much as possible, thinking that that's going to fix the problem, and then you park and your G keys are still stuck in the ignition. The solution for it is you have to have your car off, okay? Put your foot on the brake, fully down, and then pull up your e-brake, your emergency brake. And then take your shifter and put it from park all the way down to the lowest gear, and then rapidly back up to park. Take foot off the brake, release the e-brake, boom, your key is going to come right out of where it's locked into the steering wheel. I learned that yesterday, it worked beautifully, and I hope what I just said right there is going to hopefully prevent you guys from having a bad day, or not knowing what to do. Oh, do I have to call a tow truck? Oh, do I have to call a mechanic? Oh, do I have to call in sick to work? No. All you have to do, like I said, if your keys are ever stuck in the ignition, all you have to do, foot down in the brake all the way to the floor, pull your e-brake up all the way, put your shifter from park all the way down to the lowest gear, right straight back up to park, keys will come right out, no problem. That's the solution. I don't remember how I got mine out. That was 20 years ago. Yeah, it happens to me frequently in this car. I believe it's rear wheel drive. What up, Brandy? I believe it is rear wheel drive 0, correct. I used a club hammer, says Anthony. I don't have to use keys anymore, thank God. Oh, we lost them. Yeah, I've been there as well. Alright, so now what I'm about to do is, as you guys can see, this is a much more measured JB. Does anybody else have and it doesn't have to be car related, does anybody else have a problem that they want to articulate in the chat as a solution that you found? This is going to be segment number 1. Yo, thanks, Blackie. $17 watching, 9 likes, 0 promotion. I love it. Thank you, guys. I'm listening, driving, says Harley Girl. Very cool. Bill Clayton bit on this fish hook. If windshield's frozen over, if you make vodka, vinegar, and water, all three, well, I don't have any vodka, in a spray bottle, will melt it instantly. Good tip, and very, very nice. Need to use that tomorrow because I guess we have a weather system coming in. It's not supposed to be very nice tomorrow. Keep car in park. Step on brake pedal. Turn steering wheel from side to side. Yeah, Gary. By the way, what's up, Gary? Yeah, I tried that yesterday. Didn't work. Actually, I had to go online. Key suck in ignition. And I watched a 1-minute 30-second YouTube video of someone said, foot on the brake all the way down, pull your e-brake all the way up, take the shifter, put it from drive all the way down to the lowest gear, straight back up, foot off the brake, try to take key out, and came right out. Uh-oh. Some other truckers are getting murderous up in this piece. 12 minutes, 44 seconds in, a single curse word from JB. And I am straight sober. I will smoke some tobacco. Alright, so... and this won't be a very long video. I'm going to throw out a softball here, a meatball as they call it. And I already know what you guys' answer is going to be. But who is GD looking forward to Trump's State of the Union address tomorrow night? Can you believe I'd even say that out loud? Donald J. Trump's State of the Union address. Yeah, Brent, I'm thinking about it now. It's 5 o'clock on Monday. I'm thinking about it right now. First one. We cannot say it out loud again. President Donald J. Trump, State of the Union address. Can you believe it? This is like monumental. Yes, Blackie, you will. That coming from Blackie is somebody who doesn't even live in America currently. He's a Trump supporter. Up the A. 20 watching, 13 likes. He says fake news. You know what I hope he does? Somebody said this on one of the channels that I follow, or maybe no, it wasn't Alex Jones. It was I think it was Tracy Beans. Does anybody follow Tracy Beans? Do you know who she is? Beanz. Yes, exactly. Yes, Mr. M. You heard the same thing I thought. I hope he reads the memo. Probably won't, but I hope he reads the memo out loud to the nation and the world. See, very positive demeanor. Not suicidal, not anything going on. So troll can possibly claim anything about me at all. And that troll that did that to me, go to heck. See, not a single 15 minutes, 22 seconds in, not a single curse word. Demon Code's watching. Brady B says, go lay down for a while. Hope y'all have a good evening. Likewise, Brady. Thanks for stopping by. Darmac says, Bill, Blackie, Andy, Heather, Ruby. Zero, J-Dog, and J to B, of course. What's up, Darmac? How are you? Thanks for coming by. What's up, Kanga? How are you? Nice intro. Yeah, peace out, Brandy. Thanks for coming. Mr. M says Tracy Beans has some good analysis of QAnon. Yes, she's great. What's up, J-Dog? Thanks for coming by. I love Tracy Beans, and but my favorite researcher is David Seaman. David Seaman. He's great. Thanks for having me, JB. You came here out of your own volition. Thank you for being here. Let's reverse the, And there is a chance that my mother is watching this right now. She made me aware yesterday that she watches my streams and basically doesn't like it. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing them, because it's my life at this point. Has been for many, many years. So, I'm just going to try to, at least for now, and there's always the chance that I can go off the hook and go off on a rant, but I'm going to try to keep it pre-milquetoast, which I know is not what you guys expect from me, but also what I expect from you guys in terms of like relative loyalty, back and forth with you guys all coming here watching me live stream. You know, I've gone on plenty of rants over, since I've been doing this. So everyone knows where I stand on the darker issues. So I'm just going to at least do this, particular live stream in a way that, it's not like a psycho ranting. It's just we're all having a time, and I am in a good mood and appear to be, happy of sound mind, which I am, by the way. And I know you guys like coming here because with zero advertisement, all of a sudden I have 19 viewers. It goes up to 23, it goes down to 17, it hovers around 20 with 13 likes and zero advertisement. So obviously you guys like coming here. I saw, I think it was Heather asking about me and Grimps. Is JD gonna go live? So that's very cool. And I respect all you guys coming here. So I will respect you back by continuing to live stream. I'll not be deterred. What I want to do now, very calmly, not crazy, okay? I want to switch conversation to you guys, to all of you who are watching, in a comment section, as you guys are commenting right now. We love you no matter how you act. Well, I drew in the audience by being the crazy, ranting, conspiracy expert, not theorist, expert, That's what cultivated my audience originally, but at this point, I'm just going to try to be more calm and more measured. Not that I'm censoring myself, but I just, if my mom watches one of my live streams, I want her to be like, oh no, my son is okay, because they are worried. And, they're from a different generation, so I get it. I totally understand it. All right, so we're going to move on. Before we move on to topic number 2, what I would like you guys to do in the comments section is there any topics that you guys are following that I may have missed? And what's on your mind? News events, anything, etc., etc. And we'll pick one and we'll talk about it. Oh yeah, McCabe is gone. With Andrew McCabe leaving of his quote-unquote own volition 5 weeks before he had permanent tenure and a lifelong pension, what do you guys think that is about? Andrew McCabe out. Left of his own volition 5 weeks before he was eligible for a full lifetime pension. What's going on there? I don't know. Oh, boom. Anthony's right up my alley right here. RF frequency causing cancer. You know who I was listening to on the way home today? I was listening to Deborah Tavares. She was on Dr. Bill Deagle's radio show that I always listen to on the way home. So if anybody doesn't know Dr. Bill Deagle, NutriMedicalReport.com, N-U-T-R-I Medical Report. Not report. The show is called the NutriMedical Report, but his website is NutriMedical.com. And I get a lot of my information from this individual. And he had Deborah Tavares on talking about ELF frequencies, RF frequencies, Gwen towers, GWEN towers, electromagnetic control of the human mind through the grid that they're putting in every single city across America. And if nobody knows who Deborah Tavares is, you just have to go to stopthecrime.net. Stopthecrime.net. She talks about this all the time. It's one of her chief talking points. Very insightful woman. I think she's done like 35, 40. I'm 33 years old. I think she's done 35, 40 years worth of research. She's got to be in her 60s, maybe early 70s. Very insightful woman. Extremely low frequency waves and basically cell towers and Gwen towers. Electromagnetic mind control. Very real, not imaginary. I'm sure some of you guys know about that. Am I correct? What's up, Big Bass? Thanks for coming by. What's up, Archie? Thanks for coming by. Archie's here somewhere. There you are. What up? Yo, Big Bass. They tried to put smart meter in my house, JB. Anthony, did you refuse it? Did you say get the H out of my residence, please, before I S you in the H? You see what I'm doing? I am like I'm so self-censoring now. Good, Anthony. Good. Good answer. I don't want any of your GD smart meters on my residence. doing all that mind control garbage. Yes, cheers, Blackie, but shh, you know, let's keep it. You see, this is a new JB, okay? I'm really trying to keep it sort of, you know. Lot has changed now. Oh God, haven't heard of smart meters yet. Heather, really? Wow, that surprises me. No, I get it, Blackie. Yeah, that's cool. That's all right. As they say in the pickup artist industry, you know, guys who like train themselves to pick up girl after girl after girl. If you make a mistake, plow it under, plow it under. So we're just going to plow it under. That's all it is. Mr. M says they tried that with me, Anthony. I told them until it was a legal requirement that they could go forth and multiply. Good stuff. Good stuff. Go forth and multiply. I like that. See, I'm learning a whole new language. I'm learning how to be, I guess, politically correct. Go forth and multiply. That is GD funny. I'd rather burn my own house down, says Anthony. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Heather says, my part of Florida needs some serious upgrades. All the homes are the pocket neighborhoods of the 60s and 70s. Well, maybe they don't need upgrades because I think that those years, although I was not alive back then, I, by all estimates, believe that those years were probably what we could call, to a degree, I'm sure they had their problems in those decades, but I would call them like golden years. Whereas now everything is totally psychotic and digital. And I mean, I still have a Facebook account. I haven't been on Facebook in 3 years at this point. Not once. Not once. Not even to check anything. Not even to check anything. But yeah, I really wish I could have seen the 60s and 70s. Much simpler times. Smart meters haven't hit my greenhouse yet. Good. Anything that has smart in front of it, Heather, is globalist control or cancer causing. 100% correct. That comes from Anthony Gorton. 100% correct. Smart cars that are going to have the ability somehow, some way, for a foreign entity via satellite or whatever other mechanism can take over control of your car, stop it, start it, turn the steering wheel against your own volition, pull the brake, do any of that. Yeah, I am not okay with this kind of technology. It's all New World Order garbage. Demon Code says the women were so fine. I bet they were. You know why? Because they probably still had, like, long hair back then. Not any of this new age Rachel Maddow, you know, who make their hair like mine looks. Like, I have Rachel Maddow hair. This is how a lot of women and Ellen and all that junk. This is how they style their hair these days. I bet back then all women had long, straight, or curly, nice hair. They were worth chasing around. Yeah, I bet, Demon Code. But I wasn't around back then. Anthony says, back on the smart meters topic, smart meters are meters than online giving of microwave radiation, Crystal. Correct. Oh, Crystal Keith is here. What's up, Crystal Keith? How are you? Thank you for coming by. HD Pursuit says you have a L haircut. Yes, I do. and I'm being slightly, obviously a hypocrite here, because you guys might be thinking in the back of your head, you're like, oh, well, you're using an iPhone, which is a tracking device and also has its own radiation. Yes, you are correct. But I use it primarily for work, communication, etc., and doing live streams like this. I don't have it up against my ear, 18 hours a day, like a lot of folks do. So hopefully I'm not irradiating my brain too bad. Sarcasm is an art. Yes, it is, but it can also get you in trouble. I learned that this weekend. That was from HD Pursuit. Well, JB is a lesbian, so what you expect? No, I'm not a lesbian. Yep, I'm just going to be really, really milquetoast. Which speaks a lot for my audience, which speaks a lot to you guys, because, you're still here. And I'm not being the psychotic, crazy, ranting JB that I think probably drew a lot of folks to my channel. But you're sticking with me, and I really appreciate that. And I'm going to try to keep it civil, but also stay true to myself and find some middle ground, and then, whatever. So this segment is almost going to be over. As I said, I wanted to create a structure for my live stream. So the next segment, which is going to begin, it's 5:17 p.m. So my next segment is going to begin in 1 minute, and we're simply going to talk about everyone's favorite recipes. And please give it 1 more minute for this portion. Okay, so we have a clean transition. It doesn't bleed over into each other. We're going to talk about recipes in the next segment. I'll start with one of my favorite recipes. And what I encourage you guys to do in order to make this, guys and girls, in order to make this segment interesting, what I encourage you guys and girls to do is talk about a recipe that isn't, oh, I like spaghetti with pasta, I like spaghetti with red sauce and Parmesan. Everyone likes that, and it's very commonplace. What we're going to talk about in terms of recipes, in terms of favorite foods, is a dish that's kind of like a little bit out of the normal, what you cook for yourself or for your missus or vice versa, when it's kind of a special thing. And I'm going to give you mine. All right, so we're 30 seconds away from that segment. Yo, Blackie, how am I doing? Once again, Lay B goes live. Work phone rings nonstop. Grr. Bill Clayton's making typos because his phone keeps ringing off the hook at work. Great, homie. Cool. Thank you, Blackie. Awesome. Very positive, very calm. Haven't said a single curse word. Haven't flipped out. All right, it is now, this segment is now your favorite recipe time of this JB live stream. So I'm gonna give you mine, and it's gonna sound really simple, and like a 10-year-old could make it, but this is absolutely true. One of my favorite meals to make is a burger steak with brown mushroom gravy. And for the starch, you could make some kind of rice or mashed potatoes. I like red mashed potatoes, skin on, of course. Leave the skin on. And for a vegetable, I like asparagus. And I like to do the asparagus, so we'll start from the veg and work back to the meat. So the way I like to do asparagus is to lightly steam it and then pan-sear it, add a little bit of soy sauce and sesame seeds. Okay? So that's the asparagus. Go back to the red mashed potatoes. Very simple. Whole little red potatoes like this, like that size. Whole ones, skin on, boiled, drain them, add salt, pepper, butter. That's it. Nothing more. And then for the burger steak is basically just a big, thick ground beef hamburger, like this thick. like about that size, which is about, it doesn't look very accurate on the iPhone, but let's call it a 6-inch by 6-inch patty, about a 1/2 inch thick, seared on both sides, medium rare in the center, and then take the burger out, and while it's resting, and while you have all those burned on, you know, drippings in the pan, add beef stock and fresh mushrooms, or you could use canned mushrooms. Got that beef stock and the mushrooms going, let it reduce by half, which intensifies the flavor, and then introduce a roux, which is basically just a little bit of cornstarch mixed with a little bit of water. Add it to that, which thickens it up. Taste it for salt and pepper seasoning. Pour it all over the hamburger steak and the potatoes, or the asparagus has the soy sauce on it, so you can leave that alone. But pour it all, like Salisbury steak, basically. That's one of my favorite home-cooked meals. Now, you guys try to fit a recipe into your allotted amount of characters in a comment. Go. Joy is first. Flour tortillas, cream cheese, crumbled bacon. All right, so we got tortillas, cream cheese, bacon, chopped green olives, drizzled with vodka. That's really interesting. Hold on, let me read that again. Flour tortillas, cream cheese, crumbled bacon, chopped green olives. That's like a 4-continental dish right there. Jesus Christ. Let's read that again. Flour tortillas, cream cheese, crumbled bacon, chopped green olives, drizzled with vodka. I'm glad I decided to do this format. I've never heard of that, and now I'm going to make it. Maybe I'll make it tonight. I don't have any food. I know, Kanga Kang says, ew, it sounds weird, but I bet that's really good. I bet it's really good. I'm telling you, that's one of those dishes, that's from Joy Stewart. That's one of those dishes that I think is and I trust her, you know, culinary intuition, but that's one of those dishes that I think would be a love it or hate it type of dish. Love it or hate it type of dish. Does anybody else have a recipe that they like? It could be unique. It could be commonplace. It could be anything. Preferably unique. He said bacon. Is that a swear word? Funny, Blackie. I know what you're doing. Nope, not a swear word. I have not cussed once during this live stream, and I am straight sober. Joy Stewart, I removed your comment just because of what happened to me over the weekend. No one on my, and I didn't say this, so it's not Joy Stewart's fault. I removed Joy Stewart's comment only for one reason. Because of what happened to me over the weekend, no one, at least on my stream, please do not share any personal information at all, even the state you live in. And so, Joy, I'm sorry. Yeah. Say, like HD Pursuit says, say, I live in the Northeast, I live in the Northwest, I live in the Southeast, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't want anybody giving anything. So, Joy, you did nothing wrong. All I did was remove your comment. You're not in trouble. There's no problem. Exactly. Pacific Northwest. Perfect. No specifics will be given out on this stream, period. You can do it on other streams, but on mine, because of what happened to me over the weekend, I can't allow it anymore, unfortunately. And I did not say that at the start of this stream, so that's my fault. And Joy was just being cool, like saying where she's from. And that's totally awesome, but no specific locations, even down to states, period. At all. No, Zero Fox is given. Please, on my stream, do not say the state that you live in. Just give generic regions of the country or the world. This is what I have to do. I'm not under, I didn't get in trouble. It was all about me, but it's too much responsibility. I can't allow it. I can't allow it. No specifics. Because, and like I said, on other streams, do whatever you want. But on my stream, it's just too much liability. I can't, it's just going to cause nothing but anxiety. See, it's a changing world, folks. It's a changing world. Who showed up that I remember them? New rule, we are all from Earth. Good answer, Blackie. Who was it? I think it was J.K. Archangel came in. Agent J.K. Archangel. What up, Archangel? What up? What up, what up, what up? How are ya? Just got a notice the House Intel voted to release the memo. Excellent. Hi, JB. Hi, Archangel. Welcome. Good, the memo gets released. Archie says hello to Ruby Hunt and JK. Release the memo. I agree. Even the most primitive societies have respect for the insane. So, is that what happened to me? Is that because we live in one of the most modern societies, they don't have respect for the insane? I'm just kidding. I'm not insane. I am very, very sane. I thought it was just a headline. I don't know what that means. Oh, he's referring to release the Zero Fox's given is referring to the release of the memo. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet because I started live streaming. Hillary is from a jackal, correct. And that jackal's name is Satan. JK, love you, bro, says HD. From a viewer? Heard bits and pieces and Gramps. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. So I cannot myself independently verify that claim, but I hope that's the case. Kanga Kang says, I was a humanoid equivalent, but my crystallistic, I think he means crystalline, medication dispersed in my alienistically inclined pea brain. I see what you're doing there. That's funny, man. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that anymore, Zero. At all. Ever. The past is the past. So I did my my burger steak with brown mushroom gravy, red mashed potatoes, skin on, and veg, which I happen to choose asparagus dressed with soy sauce and some sesame seeds. Anybody else got a recipe they want to kick in onto the chat? Oh, I didn't know Archangel knew Blackie. Cool. Was Blackie dressed as a walrus when filling you? I don't know what that means, but that's a very funny statement. Dressed as a walrus? Cuckoo Cachoo? Beer and pizza here. Yum. I love pizza. I love beer, and I love pizza. Yo, Blackie, what's on your pizza over there? HD says, I am the Eggman. Yo, Blackie, what's on your pizza? Just a cheese pizza? I cut my hand at work and it just started bleeding again. God damn it. Pepperoni and red peppers. Hell yeah. Hot red peppers or red bell peppers? There's a difference. Buffalo and Parmesan. Damn, that sounds good. Damn, that sounds good. And spicy peppers. Hell yeah. Die you get bite by a client S appliance. No, I stabbed myself. And that's not a threat against my, just so everyone watching on the internet knows, I was cutting a model and I stabbed my hand. That doesn't mean I'm going to stab myself and I don't need to go to the hospital on a 911 call, okay? Just so you guys know that. It happens. When you work with sharp things and pointy things, sometimes you cut yourself. I'm not on the edge of the Empire State Building about to jump off, okay? I simply stabbed my hand at work. Nothing more, nothing less. Exactly. Non-life-threatening accident. Mr. M says smoked... Oh, fine. Okay, cool. So now we're getting back to the trend I was trying to create. Mr. M says smoked mackerel with cheese sauce. Add oh my god. I'm not even done reading the comment. And I'm already a little freaked out because we're talking about mackerel, smoked mackerel and cheese together. So let's read this. Smoked mackerel with cheese sauce. Add mackerel to the sauce and serve in a bed of long grain rice. What kind of cheese? Like cheddar cheese? Cheese whiz, says Bill Clayton. Calling 911 for JB. Yeah, let's not do that, please. Let's please not do that. I live off microwave since the wench left. I hope it was for the best, HD Pursuit, in terms of the wench leaving, I mean. I hope it was for the best, for both of you. Cheddar, it works with the smoked mackerel. Interesting. I've had smoked mackerel. I love cheddar cheese. I just never thought, you know, they could be compadres on a plate. Bill Clayton says, I made a crock pot, slow-cooked, cross rib roast over the weekend. I'm good for a week. Yeah, that sounds bomb-ass, dude. That sounds awesome. HD, get a wench with a wrench. Maybe Anthony should date Jujubot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Jujubot. Hubby wanted tuna and noodles. Yuck. I fixed it for him, but I ain't gonna eat it. Yeah, I'm not into the hot tuna. I like tuna melt sandwiches, but that whole tuna noodle thing, personally, that's just not in my universe. All right, Heather definitely worked on this one. Even though I haven't read it out loud, I can already tell it's going to be good. Heather2662 says, I like this recipe for goulash. Hamburger, elbow macaroni, Italian herb seasoning, which is basically a combination of basil, oregano, thyme, the usual suspects, chili sauce, pasta sauce, served with garlic bread. That sounds really good. Sounds really good. Tuna casserole bites. I've never had tuna casserole. I just don't like the idea of it. Chili sauce, that's a new twist, Heather. Who the fuck is this behind me? God damn it, can I just be left alone? Can I just be left alone? Who the fuck is parking behind me right now? No one parks behind me. Ever. What is this crap? I am so paranoid now. Okay. It's just a guest of the neighbors. That's fine. I actually like the smell of tuna. I can sympathize with anybody who says that tuna smells like cat food. And I certainly don't like the smell of cat food, but I like the smell of tuna. I don't know what canned tuna. Keep your doors locked. No, it's just the neighbor. I'm just so paranoid now. It's like, who's gonna mess with me next, right? By the way, 52 minutes, 24 seconds into a live stream, no cursing, totally sober. Hey, Genealogy Girl's in the house. What's up, Genealogy Girl? Yo, Genealogy Girl, we're doing recipes. It's the cops. Quick, JB, run. No, I'm not doing anything wrong. If it was, I would literally hold up a certain digit on a certain hand, and I would say, please leave me alone. Thank you very much. That's all I would say. Not a lot, JB, says Genealogy Girl. Hiya, Gigi. Hiya, Gigi. 22 watching. Yep. I have 21 now. That's okay. Heather says, oops. Hi, everybody, says Genealogy Girl. Hand them a copy of the Constitution. I know, I should. I have a pocket Constitution. It's in the apartment. But I have a pocket Constitution. I'm just messing with you, bro. I know you're messing with me. It's fine. No worries. I know that my mom watches my stream now, so if she watches it, I need to, you know, I don't want to get blasted and rant about the New World Order anymore. At least not in this format. I'll probably make another channel to do that. But this one is just going to be like, JB, yo, we just talk about stuff. That way it keeps everyone happy. Or at least neutral. At least neutral. Does that make any sense? At least neutral. But I'll make another channel. And, you know, maybe I'll call it JB Rants or something like that or whatever. Ah, thanks, Blackie. Thank you. JB, it should be in your pocket with those 3 random buttons you carry. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Archangel, let's not do stuff like that. Genealogy Girl, let's not do stuff like that. She hates my live stream. She doesn't like that I do this. Let's not, you know, complicate things, okay? Please. Or as they say in Espanol, por favor. Thank you. Heather, thank you. Did you go to see a lawyer, JB, today, JB? No, I did not. I had to work all day. I'm extremely tired. The firm that I'm going to go to closed at 5. It's now 5:42. I got home at 4:59. And I'm parked in my, you know, car studio kind of thing. So, that's good. This will be an ongoing process. Let's put it that way. JB is fine and smarter than most, but don't tell anyone. Thanks, man. That's cool. Have you tried vaping, JB? Never, but there's a vape store right down the street, and I was going to pop in there last weekend, but I couldn't find any parking around it, and I had to get a new cell phone charger, and then I ended up going to Jimmy John's to get a sub sandwich, and then I completely forgot about the vape shop, but I'm going to be looking into it. Yes. Your mom should watch my show. I will make you look like a choir boy. Yeah, at this point, absolutely. Absolutely. And at 33 years old, I'm not trying to communicate to you guys that I'm controlled by my mother, okay? But she was upset. She was upset with some of my rants because, number one, my parents are from a different generation than us, so they're not used to YouTube, and she sees her son on YouTube, and it, like, freaks her out, and she called me about it, you know? And then sends me all these texts. I'm worried about you. I'm this. And it's like, it's too much. It's too much. I just can't take it. I'm going to be back to the JB that you guys know. But I'm just laying low for a couple weeks. That's all it is. That's all it is. Nothing more. Nothing more than laying low. Nothing more than laying low. That's all it is. Ruby's statement is correct. To a degree. That's awesome, Blackie. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough when a parent, I think, with such a generational gap, you know, in terms of, you know, technologically speaking, you know, with such a generational gap in terms of understanding of changing culture and technology, you know, I was on Facebook for years, a decade. I was on Facebook for a decade. And then, you know, one of the parents joins Facebook, and then, you know, that became, it's like, oh shit. First swear of the night. There we go. 59 minutes. I couldn't even make it a solid hour. 59 minutes and 32 seconds in, I say my first curse word. Jesus Christ. You know, they don't know about live streaming and, you know, all this kind of stuff. They think it's like super weird, but it's like everyone does it. Everyone does it. The president of the United States does it. If the President of the United States can live stream, you know, because he's broadcasted everywhere, why shouldn't I be able to live stream? Well, if it makes, you know, her uncomfortable, I'm just laying low for a bit. That's all, folks. The JB that you all know and love is going to be back. I'm just laying low for a couple weeks, okay? HD Pursuit says males do not have to mature. I completely disagree. I think males have to mature. I know I'm sounding like a bitch. All I'm trying to... And there's my second swear. I guess, is bitch a swear? I don't mean to sound, you know, like a loser or whatever, but I'm just gonna lay low in terms of my rhetoric for the next week or so, okay? For the next week or so. And then I will be back. Unless something extraordinary happens and I can't control myself, I'll do a screaming live stream and I just won't care. Okay? Yes, Ruby, I agree. Bitch is simply a term for a female dog. So I don't mean to be a female dog, but I'm going to tone down my rhetoric for a little bit. Just in case we have some, you know, someone watching. My only other option is to, and now I'm losing viewers. I went from 23 to 14 in the last 6 minutes when I started saying I'm going to tone down my rhetoric. You know why? Because people originally came to my channel because I am the crazy conspiracy, ranting, screaming, swearing, loud, non-politically correct, basic, all true, all, you know, everything I say is true type of, you know, the one beta male on the planet. Oh, I'm not really a beta male, but just, you know, the one kind of like shy guy, Asperger's type, who would scream at his tail. That's what brought all of you guys to my channel. So I thank you all very much for sticking with me. And I hope these numbers get pumped up again. Wow, I am pissing away viewers right now. This sucks. All right, I just got one back. You know, I am self-censoring. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You guys have been with me forever. You know, since the inception of this whole thing. Since I decided to figure out how to live stream. And I've cultivated a, you know, personality that everybody kind of knows as JB Le Cafefe. Jason from Boston. But I'm just going to keep it toned down for a little bit. But I'll be back. I'll be back. I will be back. Can I still say Ukfe? You guys can say whatever you want. I don't care what you say. Like I said, my only ground rules for this channel, for anybody who chats here. Oh, I forgot to do this. HD Pursuit, you are now a moderator. My entire channel will be only moderators. That's how we're going to defeat Novus. So HD Pursuit is now a moderator. So everyone, maybe if you want to do that emoji with the clapping hands or something for HD Pursuit is now a moderator because everybody who comes to my stream is a moderator. I will not allow anybody into my stream who is not a moderator because of what happened to me over the weekend. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Heather. All right, HD Pursuit, enjoy it. You are among a class of knights. Knights, K-N-I-G-H-T-S. knights. You are amongst the class of knights. HD Pursuit, very loyal, very awesome chatter. Awesome contributor. No, now I have to behave. Well, you would have had to anyway. Mr. M, guess what, buddy? You are a moderator. Mr. M is now a moderator. Yep, I just did. Yep. No one in my stream is... I'm going to have a stream of purely moderators because I've known you guys for so long. Yeah, you got it, Mr. M. Absolutely. I trust you guys. Oh, and by the way, this is a directive. This is a direct instruction. Do whatever you want on other channels, or your own channel, or in Gramps, or JujuBot. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But in my stream, if someone comes in who doesn't have a wrench, instant ban. I know that sounds harsh, all right? But I can't trust anyone anymore after what I went through last weekend. So if somebody comes in without a wrench, unless it's like, you know, Billy the Kid, or, you know, someone that we all know and have vetted, okay, already. If someone comes in without a wrench, instant ban, even if they don't say anything wrong. Even if they don't say anything wrong. I only want to talk to you guys. Period. Okay? Everyone understands that. Archie says out, out, out. Correct. Crystal says okay. Yeah, I got to be a little bit weird here, folks, because what happened to me last weekend, completely unacceptable behavior. My stream is going to be blue wrenches, top to bottom, commentary. No one is allowed in my stream unless they have a blue wrench. Period. Because what happened to me last weekend. Completely unacceptable behavior. Completely unacceptable behavior. That's not okay. You guys all know what happened. And let's not talk, I'm not trying to bring it back up again. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. Everyone who chats in my stream is a moderator and has a blue wrench. Nobody else is welcome. Period. If they come in, instant ban. Instant ban. If they say hi, if they say the word hi, capital H, lowercase I, hi. If they come in and say that, ban them. And I have the power to unban them if it was a mistake, and I'll fix it later. But I'm not taking any more chances. No more chances. What's his name? Zero Foxes given off-road. Zero fucks given in JB's channel, okay? Period. Period. Make America great again, says Blackie. Make America great again, says Archie. Make America great again, says Crystal. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep, those events that happened to me were completely unacceptable. So anybody who sees anyone in my channel who doesn't have a blue wrench, instant ban. And if that was a mistake, I'll undo it as the channel owner. But that's your instructions. Ban them. I don't want them here. And if there's a problem, I'll fix it later. Yeah, just to take a secondary take on Mr. M's comment, once you have made America great again, can you President Trump over here. Yeah, I think Trump would love to be a moderator in my audience. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd make Trump a moderator in a second. I think that would be great. I think that'd be great. All right, so we've done a good solid hour and 20 minutes. So let's try to wrap this up in 10 minutes, folks. 10 more minutes, okay? That's one of the best comments I've actually ever seen. Anthony Gorton says, once America is great again, we're borrowing Trump in England. Well, no, you can't have him, and that wouldn't work. So what your population over in England needs to do is you need to find your own Trump. And I'm focused on, you know, my thing is 9/11, Sandy Hook. That's my area of expertise. I don't know about England's politics or the inner workings. I certainly know about the satanic, you know, your Queen of England and that piece of filth that needs to be, number one, tried, number two, convicted, number three, whatever form of execution is preferred over there needs to be done to the Queen of England, that piece of fucking satanic. Damn it. I just dropped my first F-bomb and D-bomb. You see? I lose control, folks. I lose control. Once you guys figure out your political situation over there and through legal process, remove the satanic influenced Queen of England and all the Prince Harry and all that junk, and clear out all that filth, just get rid of all these royal families that think that they're better than us, that literally, like, think that when, you know, the country or their counties or whatever are, like, starving and there's all this violence and Muslims in the streets, like, shooting everybody every day, which is what happens in England, but the media does not report on it, but I read stories every single day talking about that's what goes on over there. Once you get rid of them and elect a president of England instead of a Queen of England, I am the Queen of England. I am the Queen of... Hold on. Let me make this as ridiculous as possible. Some of you guys might find this horrifying, and some of you guys might find this funny. I'm just going to do a quick impression right now. I am the Queen of England, and I decree upon the Republic of Britain, that we will, yeah. And then she just, like, faints and falls over like an old oak tree or something that's like 200 years old, and it just collapses on its own weight, like that piece of garbage. Your Queen of England, that piece of garbage. Once that thing is out of the way, I'm not even gonna call her a her. I'm just gonna call her a thing. It's just a thing. Let's get rid of this. I mean, she wears a cake on her head as a hat. It's a cake on her head. It's a cake. It's like a birthday cake on her head. What the flippin' floozies is that thing? What is that? She wears a cake on her head, and she's supposed to be, like, worldwide royalty? Are you kidding me? Can we get rid of this psychopath and put someone in like a Trump in Britain? Can we get Britain to elect a Trump that has just like I did last night? Let's do it again. poetic alliteration. It's very rhythmic. Can we get Britain to elect a Trump? Can we get Britain to elect a Trump? Can we get Britain to elect a Trump? Why isn't Nigel Farage the president over in Britain? Nigel Farage. He's awesome. He believes in individual sovereignty. He believes in personal freedom. He believes in the government stays out of your pockets and stays out of your mailbox and stays out of, putting cameras in all of your apartments and houses. Why isn't Nigel Farage, someone from Britain who's watching, because I have still have 20 watching, why isn't Nigel Farage in charge of Britain? What the hell is the Sorry, I swore again. What the heck is the Queen of England? What is this old, sluggish witch doing? Get rid of her. Vote in Nigel Farage as the King of England. If you guys want to have kings and queens, that's fine. Let's put Nigel Farage in as the King of England. Let's see if people agree. Let me read. I saw Archie laughing. I'll get back to that. I have to read into some other comments here. But I saw Archie just said laughing my ass off. You guys have to understand, I don't give Archie special privilege in terms of looking at his stuff. But Archie's been with me since the very beginning of this GD election. Archie's been with me since the beginning. Oh, Bill Clayton. No, I know all about it. I've done tons of research on it. How the Windsors came to power. Really hard for me not to swear. Really hard for me not to swear. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a challenge. Because I get triggered just like trolls get triggered. I also get triggered. And when I see Bill Clayton type Windsors, I get extremely triggered immediately. But I'm not going to react on it. I'm going to be an adult. And by the way, this is a cuss-free, me not being acting psycho-free live stream. We're just talking about news and just sharing things. And I'm just reading your comments. That's all that's going on here, folks, okay? For anybody who is watching me on the internet, that's all that's going on here. Just a conversation, okay? So let's, All right, let's go through some of these comments. Our swamp is massive. I'm sorry, Anthony. No, there was not Bill Clayton, says Genealogy Girl. HD equals speech, moonshine, and homegrown. I agree. Worldwide, Anthony Gorton. I don't know what that means. Read up on how the Windsors came to power. It wasn't out of popularity. I know all about it. And I'm probably Bill Clayton gonna do a video about it eventually. That sounds good, HD, says Crystal Keith. I love peach moonshine. I have some. I am jealous of you, Harley girl. Better idea, become 51st state. That's interesting. And now we get to my mini rant there. Archie says, JB LOL. HD says, at Darkside, Harley girl, wink wink, nudge nudge. Oh my god, LMAO, says Harley girl. No, it sure wasn't Bill Clayton. Kanga Kang, I can't I cannot discern that. It's funny, but I cannot discern it. ROTFLMFAOUIPMP. Rolling on the floor, laughing my effing ass off. Over, under, improper positions, managing power. I think that was pretty clever on my part to do that quick. Hi, Adam, says Crystal Keith. What up, Crystal Keith? How are you? Don't give up your day job, JB, LOL. Impressions are not your thing. Oh, no, yeah, it's total satire and sarcasm. I like doing the Queen of England. I basically just copy Alex Jones's version of the Queen of England. I can do the Pope as well. Just as bad. Heather says, that reminds me of a goofy character. Well, yeah, because I look at her as a goofy character. Laughing my ass off, says Archie. Yes, well said, JB. Thank you, Anthony. I'm a poet, and you know it. Okay? Because there's a lot of liberals, correct. The system is rigged, correct. Those two are from Anthony and Mr. M. Heather says, a 3 out of 4 Trump-esque for UK is better than none. I agree. 100%. Swearing is a sign of intelligence. I agree. It's great to be king. It's great to be the king. Mel Brooks. I agree. JB, her son has been to Pedo Island with Bill Clinton. Correct, Anthony. Correct. All of the... I would have figured that you guys, you know, who have followed me for a while, know what I know. Of course the royals and all that filth up in the higher echelons of society that look at us as the ants or the plebes or whatever they want to call us. Of course they go to Pedo Island. They rape kids all day. That's their favorite thing to do. They get off the plane and they're like, yeah, we're going to have a nice weekend. And then the plane comes in with a bunch of fucking kids on it onto Jeffrey Epstein's Pedo Island with a bunch of, like, tied up fucking kids in, like, boxes or however they do it because they're satanic filth and total psychopath criminals, and they just rape kids all day. That's their favorite thing to do. That's who runs the world. That's who Trump is up against. If you guys do not, and you guys and girls do not understand that, then you don't understand what's really going on. And you need to research it on your own. Jason or JB cannot tell you this. You need to learn it on your own. Otherwise, it won't sink in. You need to do everything I say, whether it's 9/11, Sandy Hook, whatever it is. What I say in all my videos is you have to do your own research. You have to do your own research, individual research, and learn it for yourself. Otherwise, it's just in the back of your mind because it's so hard to believe. It's going to be some guy, which happens to be me, just talking on the internet, and some portion of your brain might say, well, that's this guy's opinion, but then you wake up the next day and have breakfast and, oh, that guy said that, and, you know, I wonder about it. No, you have to do your own research. You have to do your own research. I'm only here to point you in the direction, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to think. That's not the point of my live stream. The point of my live stream is to teach you guys how to think and how to research for yourselves, okay? Whoa, no, Bill Clayton, I didn't see that. What, was Hillary at the Grammys? Was Hillary at the Grammys? Oh no, what a mess. I can only imagine. Oh no, Blackie just double confirmed it. Hillary was at the Grammys? Oh, don't tell me that that's true. Do not tell me that that actually happened. No, no, I'm tearing up right now. No, you guys can see this. I'm tearing up right now. Don't tell me that Hillary was at the Grammys. It's true, JB, says Blackie. Oh no, I'm gonna watch the F out of that stuff. Hillary Clinton at the Grammys. With all those satanic Hollywood pedophile actors and pedophile movie producers and all of those filth that rape kids all day and make movies. No way. No way. No way. You guys just didn't give me the most beautiful late Christmas gift ever. No way. Because I don't follow mainstream media, so I don't know. I don't know. No way. Hold on. It's true, JB. Archie says, effing pathetic. I disagree with HD Pursuit. Hillary will never go away. She is such a sore loser. I didn't watch it. I just saw a link on Twitter. Okay. Wow. So at some point, I'm gonna have to go watch. Excuse me, Hillary Clinton at the frickin' Grammys. Oh my God. I thought you guys were kidding. What did she come out and make? What did she do? Did she come out and make a speech and it was all, I should have won, I should have won, I should have won, and just bash Trump all night? Is that what she did? That satanic bitch who rapes kids all day? Damn it. Yeah, I can get it later. I dropped my lighter under my seat. I can't believe it. Hillary Clinton spoke at the Grammys? Oh, where's Antij? Yo, where's Antij? Boom. Antij, moderator. Nobody, for anybody who is new, and when I say new, I don't mean new as in like you've never seen my stream before. No one is allowed into my stream at this point because of what happened to me last weekend. No one is allowed in my stream unless they're a moderator. I'm going to have a permanent moderator, straight, it's the best way to say it. If you're in my live stream, you are either a moderator or you're banned. Okay? That's the new rules. I know this is kind of radical for those of you who have just joined us. And thank you very much for coming to JB Live. Unlike most other streams, because of what happened to me last weekend, no one chats in my stream unless I know you, I vetted you, and I make you a moderator. I don't care. It's going to be pure blue wall of wrenches. Everybody else can cry about it. No one is allowed in my stream, and I've instructed my moderators to do this, and I'm going to do it again. Nobody is allowed in my stream unless I have given you a wrench and you are a moderator. No one. Okay? Crystal Keith says, I think that is the best policy. Correct. I think it's a smart policy. Yeah, and I don't care. You guys come here whenever you want. Chill out whenever you want. Don't come here. Who cares? Who cares? It's my stream. No one is allowed in my stream unless they are a moderator. Period. After what happened to me last weekend, no one is allowed here unless they are a moderator. Period. Period. And I charge my moderators with the task of filtering out, you know, those who may be suspect, those who may be da-da-da-da-da. No wrench, ban. I can always go back and unban them and then make them a moderator. No one is allowed in my stream unless they have a wrench. Period. Period. You fucking Sorry. Internet psychos want to mess with me? Not going to happen anymore. You're not going to put me in a psych ward for 5 hours anymore, where there was no problem with me at all. At all. Taken away by a frickin' ambulance for all my neighbors to see. 2 cops show up in a fire truck, and I get taken out of my place. I get taken out of my place forcibly against my own will at 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday. Are you kidding me? I can't trust anybody anymore. I trust my wrenches, I can tell you that. I can tell you that. You can't do that to people. And by the way, that person, although I did not have the time to go, because I have a life and a job, police reports will be filed and harassment charges will be filed, and I'm going to sue the balls off of that person. I'm going to sue the balls off of that, or vagina, off of that person. Because I did nothing wrong. And I had to spend 5 hours in a hospital with mental evaluation? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What a disgrace. What a horrible way to harass somebody. You can probably see the hatred in my face and hear the hatred in my voice. Well, here's why I have hatred in my face and hatred in my voice. I was awoken on Saturday at 10:30 a.m., and my roommate was subject to this as well. And I had 3 frickin' cops, 2 EMTs, and a fireman in my kitchen that I invited in. And they said, well, we think you're suicidal. We think you're suicidal. So by protocol, we have to bring you in for a mental evaluation. And I had to spend 5 fucking hours in a hospital because someone on the internet had me sent there. And some of you guys are probably going to be like, wow, JB seems like he's a little aggravated. Well, I'm not just aggravated. I am vindictive, and you are going to be sued in a court of law. Because that call that was made to the police station just to harass me, just to fuck up my... just to mess up my life, you are going to be found and you are going to be prosecuted for false imprisonment, for negative claims against an innocent person, for criminal liability, obstructing somebody else's life, and any other charges that my lawyer recommends. We're coming after you. We have your IP address. You are going down. Down. And I hope you go to fucking... Sorry. And I hope you go to prison, to be honest with you. You can't do that to good people. I'm not perfect, but I'm not a bad person. You're going down. Oh, I just got sick. You can't do that to innocent people. You can't do that. You can't do that. Awesome, Blackie. All right, I'm signing off now. Blackie's going live. I'm going to take a short nap. I'm going to take a piss. I'll be back to watch Blackie live. And we will, we'll see you guys back on Blackie's live stream. Okay? So we're going to sign off. Any final comments? Last minute or two? Minute and a half-ish? Hey, yo, Bill. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Stephanie, be afraid. The life lesson is, even if you're poor, even if you live off of Campbell's soup every day and ramen or whatever, the lesson is, have a lawyer. Have a lawyer. Genealogy Girl knows. Everybody read Genealogy Girl's comment. Gen G's comment. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I wasn't arrested. I was taken, just so everyone knows, just so there's no false reporting here, just so everybody knows, I was taken to the hospital for a mental evaluation in an ambulance, no criminal charges, because I did nothing wrong, but I was taken to the hospital because someone claimed on the internet and found my personal information and called my local PD and said, I feel like this person is going to commit suicide. So I wake up on Saturday at 10:30, and I have, you know, an ambulance, a fire truck, and police officers into my apartment, which I found out later that I did not have to let in, but I was stupid, and I was caught off guard. If this happened at 1 p.m., it would have been a lot different if it didn't happen like it did at 10 a.m. I would have said, do you have a warrant? No warrant? Okay, no, you're not coming in my place. Goodbye. Close the door. Lock the door. Go away. See you later. But I was stupid. I was, you know, like dusting off my eyes like this. Oh, what's this fucking knock at my door? Is this some kind of... Oh, maybe there's some special delivery or something of some kind of... And I opened up the door. And I'm just like, whoa. It was like this Gestapo team of suits and, you know, badges. And I let him in. My fault. I should not have done that. I should have said, yeah, there's no problem. Do you have a warrant? No warrant? Okay, goodbye. Close the door. Boom. No problem. But I didn't do that. I was dumb. Anyway, I'm going to shut this stream off. We're going to see Blackie in about 3 minutes. And I will see you guys later on at Blackie's stream, okay? Peace out.